Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
Uh, I'm good, thanks. How about you?
I'm very good too. My name's Jasmine. How do I say your name?
My name is Jefferson.
Jefferson. You're from Brazil. What part of Brazil?
I live in the northeast of Brazil in the state of Bahia, in a small town called for Ipira.
Yupita. That's awesome. I heard that Northeast is the most beautiful part, and so that's good.
The beaches are the best, I think. The people loves the beaches in the northeast
Right, exactly.
and some parts of natural parks we have here. But yeah, some parts is not so beautiful, but it's a good place.
Very good. Well, you do have a lesson, and we have 13 minutes. Would you like to take this lesson?
Yes, we can do this, or we can practice with a test I saw an Angle platform because
Okay.
this, I don't know if you heard about the Angle platform, was a teacher from England that
Daily news.
recommend
Okay.
to recommend me.
Right, absolutely. I use Angu all the time too, so I'm glad. Do you want me to share my screen or are you looking at it on your screen?
Um, However, we can do it
Okay.
in any way.
All right, so let's start.
Can I read this?
Yes, please.
Copenhagen ranked World Safest City for 2021,
Very good.
and vocabulary version is something different from the other forms or types of the same thing. For example, a new version of this game is released every year.
Released, but that's okay. Released.
Released. Okay, thank you.
Very good. You're welcome.
Rank to be or put someone or something on a list that shows how good, important, etc. they are. For example, Harvard is ranked among the 10 best universities in the world.
Very
Universities,
good.
universities.
You have a question?
Is it is it university or universities?
Universities. Either
Universities.
way, it's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Next.
Category, category. A group of people thinks that are similar or have something in common. For example, this website allows you to browse products by category.
Okay. Very good. Next.
Digital, uh, involving or relating to computer technology. For example, many schools have started using digital technology in the classroom. Infrastructure, infrastructure uh,
Perfect.
basically structures social roads, communication networks, power grids, etc., that the place needs to function. For example, this town doesn't have the necessary infrastructure to run a sports event like that.
Perfect. I think this is the last one.
Connect to have or provide an association link, relationship, etc. There was no evidence connecting him to the crime.
Link is actually correct. Link.
Link. Oh, so in Brazil we speak correctly because we see N word. and pronounce it very different.
Right. Yes. But it's correct that time. It's late. Now let's go to the article.
Okay, so the Economist Intelligent Unit has released the fourth version of its Safe Cities Index. It ranks 60 cities around the world on their safety, and the top of this year's list is very different from last year's.
Hmm.
The SCI ranks cities in five categories: digital security, health security, personal security, infrastructure security, and a new category for 2021, environmental security. This year, Copenhagen, Denmark, was ranked the safest city in the world, with 82.4 points out of 100. The
Very
first
good.
time, excuse me?
I said very good.
Okay, yeah, yeah, very good. The first time for the Danish capital to be at the top of the list. It was the world's top city for personal security and third for both digital and infrastructure security.
Hmm.
Toronto, Canada, was a very close second with 82.2 points and was second in the world for environmental security, behind Wellington, New Zealand, and fourth for infrastructure. In
Hmm.
all three previous versions of the SCI, Tokyo, Singapore, and Osaka were given the top three positions in that order. But this year Tokyo was fifth. It's so difficult to express the th at the end of words. Fifth. Uh,
Correct.
Thank you. Singapore was third, and Osaka was a much lower, seventh, 17th, 17th.
Very good. Yes, you don't have to exaggerate, but you're doing it very well.
Okay,
So don't worry
17th,
about it.
17th.
Okay.
Okay,
17th. Okay.
thank you. According to CNN, the big change at the top of the list may be connected to the COVID-19 pandemic. However, Tokyo and Singapore were still ranked first and second for health security, with Osaka fifth behind Hong Kong and Melbourne, Australia. The least safe of 60 cities was Yongo, Myanmar, with 39.5 points. It had the world's worst digital security and was ranked third worst for personal, health, and infrastructure security.
Wow.
Good information. Uh,
Right.
Karachi, Pakistan had the worst personal security and was ranked just above Ayongo
Yeah.
with 39.7 points.
Wow. Now, that's not very different. Now you know where to be careful when you travel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. I
Okay,
don't
let's
want to
start.
travel for this place.
Right, that's going to be challenging as a
Yeah.
tourist. Okay. What categories did Safe Cities Index include in 2021?
Let me remember this.
I think it would be
Digital,
difficult to remember.
yeah, digital, healthy, personal, infrastructure, and the new one was environmental.
Exactly. Very good. Next is what city came second on the list?
Toronto,
Very good. How did Tokyo rank in the health security category?
um, I think in fifth, fifth, fifth. Oh God,
Fifth, health
fifth, fifth.
security. I think that's Osaka.
Oh, let me check. Uh,
Let's see. Tokyo and Singapore were ranked first and second, so Tokyo is first. Sounds like
okay.
it's Osaka that was the fifth. So good.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, what do you think about this year's SCI Safe Cities Index?
I think in my perspective, I think it's very important because people around the world need to know how safety is a country when they like to visit abroad to
That's
travel.
correct. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good answer. Did you find it surprising that Copenhagen was ranked the safest in the world for 2021? Why or why not?
Uh, I don't find a surprise because this place, especially in the North Europe, is of our safety, like Belgium, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and
That's
some
correct.
other place. So it was no
Exactly.
surprise for me.
Right. I was surprised that they kept saying it was surprising because Denmark was always up there,
Yeah, yeah, they say
right?
it in the past, but from my perspective, I think there's no
Not
surprise.
exactly.
I would be surprised if it wasn't one city from Brazil. So
Right.
that's
That
we're
would be surprising.
very, yeah, very surprised.
But hopefully one day, right? Why not?
Maybe when
We
I
don't know.
will be president.
Yes. Yeah, why not? And then I will visit Brazil. That would be nice. Okay.
Cool.
Someday. Now, next is which of the cities mentioned in the article would you like to visit or live in?
Uh, Copenhagen and Toronto.
Ah,
The
the top
the
two.
Tokyo as well. I think is very interesting. But the Pakistan and Myanmar, no, I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to visit.
Right. So do you want to visit there or live there? Those places.
I have intention to live abroad, and if the opportunity came up, I will enjoy it.
Awesome. Very good.
Yeah.
Now, yes, would you describe your or your town as a safe place to live?
Well, I live in these small towns, so in Brazil, the big cities are more are less safe,
Okay.
but here we have some peace, but the people needs to be very careful, especially at night and dark place because are many there are many streets and neighbor who don't have a good illumination, I think. So the
Okay.
people needs to be very careful, especially with the cell phones. Uh, some people like to steal it.
Mhm. Okay, very good. At least in your town, in your place, it's safe. Now,
Yes, a
what would
bit
you
little.
say? Sorry.
It's a little bit, no very much, but it's a good.
Right. I think it's enough. Now, what is the best thing about living in your small town?
Yes, it's just the peace for living here. Oh, and our time is running out, unfortunately.
Right. But you are very good. That
Thank
was
you.
15 minutes we had. We finished the whole thing. So we must be
Yeah,
doing something right. Very nice to meet you,
yeah.
Jefferson.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. I will schedule another class in the
I would love to. So enjoy your weekend. Have a
you
great day.
too. You too. Thank you.
Bye
Goodbye.
bye. Bye bye.